Now arriving at Lijiang Tower. Initiating match.
All right, so we are now back.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, now we're back. Bring it back. Like I said, we are on Lijiang Tower, which is a King of the Hill map. So the objective of this game, for everyone that doesn't know, is to hold this position to 100%. So this is what we got going on. Let's
now,
see.
is this a moving King of the Hill, or is it stationary?
No, this is stationary. That
time?
is the point for this map. There's three maps. Three rounds, I should say, but here we go. Okay, so like I said, Overwatch has changed. It's no longer just letting anyone pick, 3 tanks, 3 supports, or whatever. It's now locked to role queue. Basically, that means two tanks, 2 DPS, and 2 supports on both teams. And currently, the meta right now is double shield, which means Orisa Sigma. DPS comes out as Doomfist Reaper, and your supports are Lucio Moira. That's pretty much the meta right now.
I know Lucio. I play Lucio.
Yeah, Lucio is a lot of fun. So it looks like UL
Lucio
is going to run out with the Symmetra pick here just so they can get 2 point quicker, and that is exactly what is happening. And UL is going to get the initial point here. It's show dominance. Doomfist is pushing in, but looks like not able to get anything out of that punch here. And Lee does get picked. Kenna does get picked out of here, and it looks like UL is going to need to peel out here from away from here. And it looks like UL is going to lose the point here. Now, Milk does get a pick out on the Orisa here, and this is a good pick for UL here. If they're able to regroup quickly, they can move back into position to take this point from LSU. Now, the reason Cajuns did lose that there is Kenna did get picked out of the beginning by that Doomfist punch. It just one-shots. If you connect with a wall, it instantly one-shots you.
Well, and then UL was stuck in that corner. They weren't pushing out of it.
Correct. And it looks like Caniac is pushing it with 1 HP here, and they need to peel him out right here. Milk does get a pick here, and then Kenna does get picked here. Both Coalescence coming out from both teams here. And Doomfist all coming out as well, and does manage to get Overwatch, the Cajuns here. Yeah, Cajuns need to peel out, play this a lot slower. They're just not getting the picks they needed. The LSU Doomfist is getting multiple picks from the Cajuns here. Well, I think one thing LSU is doing really well here is the pull Doomfist combo. Basically, Orisa is going to shoot that green orb and pull the Cajuns together, and Doomfist is going to punch straight into that green orb and hopefully get a pick when they do that. So let's see.
The capture point is up to 65% now. UL needs to do something or they're going to lose this round.
And they are going to pull together, but fail that again, failing the Doomfist punch here. Reaper ult. Oh, huge Reaper ult coming into the back line. This is a big pick for Cajuns right here. Sigma ult coming out and does catch their whole team, but is not enough. And it looks like Cajuns are going to capture this point. That was a very big Reaper ult coming from Milk here.
Well, yeah. Well, I was literally about to say, is it part of the meta to just run straight at them all as a team like that? It's why,
Yeah,
UL needed to send somebody on the flank, and right as I was about to open my mouth to say that, here comes the Reaper and just decimated everybody.
Yeah, pretty much what Milk did is he teleported into the team and got that ultimate off. And it looks like LSU is pushing into the enemy team here, and they do get the fight is 5v5 currently. 2 Coalescences coming out on both teams here. They do get the Coalescence out. And it looks like Kenna does manage to get a pick on the Reaper here. And it looks like Cajuns are going to push on LSU right here. And they are currently just completely pushing in. Getting the Sigma. Oh, no, they do not get the Sigma here. Double punch on the Doomfist here. They do get the Doomfist. Now, currently, UL is down their main healer. All they have is Lucio heals, and it's not enough. So they need to back out of this quick and regroup.
Yeah, Lucio's not about the big all-at-once heals. His are more...
Just slow AoE heals. And so currently we do have 4 ults coming out of the Cajuns here, and this is a lot of ults to win this next fight. One thing that they should do is use the Orisa pull and pull them together in Doomfist ult. And that is exactly what they're doing.
Ultimate on the LSU side, though. Here it comes.
Yeah, and here it is. Not enough. It doesn't catch anyone here.
In fact, he might go down. Nope, he survived.
Now LSU is currently moving to the point here, and And they need to help their UL needs to help their Arista here, and it's not like they're going to do it.
Taking it back over. The point's contested, but LSU has the point captured at 75%.
Now this is a big coalescence coming out of Cajuns here, and they need to beam down one target, and they are going to beam down those targets that they need to grab here. And Cajuns are turning this fight around.
And UL has now taken the lead 86 to 85% and climbing on the UL side. This is a big swing for them.
Yeah, Cajuns definitely did turn this around here, and it looks like they might actually hold this point fully. Let's see.
95% now. What a turnaround by UL.
Yeah, and it looks like Lucio and Reaper are going to touch this point. Well, Reaper is going to come down right here.
Point is
huge picks
at the
coming
very
here.
last second.
Is this going to be a big Sigma ult here? And it does manage to get one person. But
LSU is down 5 players, though. Down to 1.
Cajuns,
that should be it for Cajuns secure round 1.
Cajuns take round 1 of Lijiang Tower here. This is actually a very good game right here. These are very close games coming out.
That was a good comeback. LSU was up, 85% to nothing.
Yeah.
And UL comes back.
Yeah, Cajuns.
With a really good Reaper flank.
The Reaper flank did take them to what they needed. Cajuns need to play that slow game if they go behind, which they do play really well. If they want to, if there's any point that they're losing, they do like to play that slow game to come back into it, and that is what they did.
So now, what are we moving on
to? We are now on Control Center.
Okay.
And we do have a pause coming out. Not sure what it's for again.
Are we having more technical issues?
Yeah, they had a DC.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, so is this another King of the Hill match?
Yes, these are all King of the Hill maps. This is what we're on right now is pure King of the Hill. But what's just different is the map layout, basically. Okay. So this one, I'll show you in a second here. The point is this centerpiece right here.
Is that the quote-unquote hill?
Yeah, this is the quote-unquote hill here. What's just different is a lot of close quarters on this map. What a lot of teams like to run sometimes is like throw in a Mei Reaper here, just because Mei has so much CC and is able to, close off this area. And neither team opts for that Mei here. But now LSU does opt for the Reinhardt here, which is a very different pick here. They're just going for that brawl comp. Both Doomfist come in and do not get anything. Oh, they do manage to get the enemy Doomfist here, and they are pushing on this Reinhardt here. They are going to pick the Reinhardt here as well. And it looks like Milk is just pushing into the enemy team's face right now.
3 players now. 4 kills. 5. UL is just mopping the floor with them in that engagement.
Yeah, LSU honestly should not have ran that Reinhardt pick there. It just is not a strong.
But you would think, like you were saying, this is very close quarters, a lot of walls. Reinhardt's charge, you would think, would be a good pick in something like this.
Yeah, sometimes. Oh, it was a pretty good Doomfist punch right there. But no, Reinhardt just isn't, that versatile. Like all he can either do is shield or swing, only one or the other. So it kind of sucks, It looks like the
Ultimates are starting to come online now.
Cajuns do opt in to throw the Coalescence into that fight as well, and they're just continuously pushing into their spawn, seeing if they can get any more picks, and they aren't going to get anyone else. So Cajuns are going to back out of this fight here. Okay, interesting. LSU has switched to the Sigma Hog. I guess they're trying to go for some more CC on that Reaper Doomfist, try to get the hook in the one-shot,
Milk's Reaper is about to get his ultimate up. So.
Oh, they did. Oh, never mind. They switched to the Orisa now. Reaper, Doomfist on the flank here, but not able to get any picks here. One Coalescence coming out from LSU and not really able to get anything here. Oh, big pick on the Orisa here. Milk is going in here, not able to get anything. Oh, gets punched. So
the Reaper
currently LSU,
so that's a lot of damage down.
Yeah, LSU has the up right now. It looks like UL just needs to do his stall here, and that is exactly what they're trying to do. And Mr. True is trying to go in for that final stall. It does get a little bit percentage off right here.
So now LSU is taking control of the capture point.
Correct.
But UL got a nice 80% out of that initial push.
Yeah.
And we have another pause.
Yeah.
Was it another DC? What? The same tower's having the disconnect? Yeah, but it's the same computer. So we have a disconnect problem, it seems. They should all be hardwired.
All right, well, while they get this sorted, So from what the ultimates look like on both teams, we got a Lucio ult coming up and Coalescence coming up on Cajun, so these are good defensive ults for both teams. We also have Orisa coming up as well for Bongos, and which is a damage boosting ult, and then we also have the Juice's Sigma ult, which basically throws the enemy team up in the air and does half their damage.
That big circle.
Yeah, it literally just takes half their damage, their max health, and drops them down for the rest of their max health.
Okay.
Yeah, so you want to pretty much get healed up in the air, or you want that Lucio
that seems
beat.
balanced.
Oh no, it's so imbalanced.
Okay, so now what is for those like myself? What does Coalescence do?
So that is Moira, which is Belchicola. Coalescence is basically like a Kamehameha from Dragon Ball Z, is what everybody calls it. But what it does is it's like a very long beam that does damage and healing.
Healing.
Yeah, so you basically want to position yourself to be able to do damage and get everybody. It is a very strong healing ability as well. If you throw out your healing orb at the same time when you drop Coalescence, it is a massive amount of healing. Same if you throw out the damage orb.
Sounds very balanced.
Yeah, basically LSU has Doomfist ult and Sigma ult coming up, and the drop the beat basically from Lucio. So those are very good ults coming out from both teams. They are very able to take this point back or defend the point. Now, what's really unfortunate is Milk has lost his ultimate due to this disconnect. So he will be starting from scratch. So if he had his ult, it is now gone.
I think he was pretty close to it last I remember.
Yeah, I think I did hear him yell that he lost his ult and he was pretty upset. And it looks like both teams are going to meet in it. Oh, Bongo and Coalescence drop coming out here.
Kamehameha you were talking about.
Yeah, there it is.
3-4 deaths on the side of LSU with a 5th about to happen. There goes Reaper.
Yeah, this is exactly what UL needed. They just dropped that Bongo and popped all their ultimates to take that point back. Now they still have... Now, Cajuns do have 3 ults coming up, so this is very good for them.
And UL still maintaining control of the capture point, now up to 90%.
Yeah, and they are currently down 1 player right now.
LSU is going to have to do something big if they want to pull this back.
Oh, they do stop the Reaper ult, which is really good. Now, Sigma ult coming out. Drop the beat coming out from LSU as well. They're dropping them now together. Doomfist ult coming out. Does get the Lucio here. Looks like Reaper is eating in the face of Maniac. Now, yeah, Cajuns are turning this fight around really well. Coalescence coming out from LSU here.
And Milk, 4.
Yeah,
Cajuns are getting wiped now all of a sudden.
Yeah, that fight
LSU
was
really turned that fight around.
Yeah, that fight was in the Cajuns' turn, but LSU managed to have a nice defensive ult come out and help save their team.
99% too. That was a really good last stand by LSU. Well done by them.
Now, UL does have their Coalescence up to help get them back into this fight. LSU's Doomfist does go in for the ultimate here. Manages to get no one here. Now they're going to try to collapse on who they can. And it looks like they're not going to get anyone with that. Bongo's drop from LSU here. Nice damage boost coming out. Does fall. And UL is going to try to get that Reaper here. Oh, Kenna and Kaniak both fall here.
Dropped immediately.
Yeah, this is another lost fight for the Cajuns here. And Cajuns are going to back out and head back to spawn here. Now, LSU only has Coalescence and Sigma ult coming up, so they need to use those ults wisely if they want to hold on to this point. Meanwhile, the Cajuns do have their Bongos and Reaper ult coming up, and this is a very big fight turner here. Sigma ult coming out from LSU here. Bongos dropped by Cajuns here, and it looks like they are going to get the Doomfist here, and they're going to opt to push in here. Get a huge pick coming out from Milk and Kenna, and they need to focus down that Sigma, and that is exactly what they do. All that stuff is to get the supports. And that is what they do.
Both teams at 99%. This is literally, you can't get more close than this. Down to the wire.
And Doomfist is going to try to touch here, but he is not able to. He's just getting extremely punched out by the enemy team. And Cajuns are going to take round 1 of Lijiang Tower. Now,
that was a really good match right there. A really good round.
Now, LSU is going to vote on the next map here. Let's watch this play of the game coming out from Belchicola here.
And this is that Coalescence you were talking about?
Yeah, that's that Coalescence Bong. You see, he threw that damage orb, and that's just so much damage coming out. And healing as well. there's just a lot going on. Oni does get picked out of this play of the game, but that Coalescence is a big fight turner. 21,000 healing from that Moira. That is a lot of healing coming out.
Really good performance by Lemur over here with 91% kill participation.
Yeah, that's just Moira in general, man. Just a big aim bot.
I need to start getting back into Overwatch. I need you to coach me.
Oh, that $20 an hour. Maybe for you, I'll drop it.
A friend discount?
Yeah, $19.
Oh God. I'm a college student, man. I don't have that kind of money.
Okay, it's $18.50. That's as low as I go.
Okay, I'll think about it.
Yeah. Now we're gonna see what LSU picks here for map. We're allowing them to pick any map as long as it's not 2CP because those maps can last forever.
So what is 2CP?
So that is a two control points. So basically, you have one control point in the beginning and then one like further away, and you have one team defend that first control point while the enemy team tries to attack and take that first control point, and they have 4 minutes to take that point, and it can end up going into a 2-2 overtime with a 4-4 overtime. Like, it just can keep going and going and never ending. It's now
okay, then. They've
decided to pick Junkertown, which is one of these maps that can last a long time. Let's see. And see, Cajuns opted to play on the attacking side of this map. What they're most likely going to do is Pirate Ship, which is basically just throw a Bastion on the cart.
Welcome to Junkertown.
And then, I don't know the other DPS, either long range or splash damage character, but we'll see what the Cajuns opt to do here. You can run almost just about anything on this map. But for those that don't know, payload map is where you escort this cart all the way to the to this gate here for first point, and then you will maneuver through this very choke heavy area where there's a lot of high ground up to this second point here, and then all the way for the final push around this bend to the very end here for the win.
Ready for battle.
So when it comes to team composition, as opposed to what it was for King of the Hill, is it a different strategy, or is it pretty much the same?
So no, it's a little different, especially for this map specifically. There is a strat called Pirate Ship, which basically you sit Bastion on the cart. You have Orisa's shield cover the front. You have Orisa cover the front, and you have Sigma throw his shield around when Orisa's shield is down.
And Bastion just sits there and unloads on everybody. Like
and it looks like LSU is going to run their own Bastion of their own with a Mei, and they're going to hold really close that way in case LSU, in case Cajuns try to do the same. And it looks like Cajuns are going to try to run for the Bastion strat here, and they're just not, and they won't. It's going to be hard for them to set up. What they're going to have to do is push along this right side here and get what they can. Yeah, and that's exactly what's going to happen here. Farah's going to try to pump in some damage from this right side here, and is getting a lot of damage coming out. Gets fixed the Ana here, and Farah is just continuously unloading damage here. She's already halfway to her ult. So this is really big for Cajuns here. And it looks like LSU is just going to continuously just press S. Yeah, and that's exactly what's happening. Cajuns are just continuously pumping out damage. Yeah, LSU was not able to hold that position they had there, just because Farah was in this flanking position.
AoE attacks, doesn't she?
Yeah,
Farah had AoE attacks, and they were all piled up in that little shed.
Yeah,
so
now they did nerf it though.
AoE
it doesn't
damage.
do as much splash damage anymore, but it's still a lot.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, and look, she's already at 90% of her ult. Like, she was just farming that stuff like crazy. Yeah, and look, And the strat... Oh, big fair all coming out here. Managed to get 4 picks from this right here. It's completely...
That's gonna be a play of the game, probably.
It's completely annihilating LSU here. Now, another key to this strat is you run Baptiste, which is what Belchicola is playing. Baptiste drops this immortality field, which basically means if you sit in this circle, you drop to 40 HP, you cannot die unless they kill the lamp.
Oh, so it's like a Kindred ultimate.
Yeah, so another balanced item in this game.
Yeah, it seems like it. LSU is now coming up to the halfway point, moving along this objective line.
Yeah, and you see the way to counter this comp is exactly what LSU is doing. You're supposed to run the Mei and lift the Bastion up with the Mei wall. Oh, and I don't know what is their LSU's Arista doing, just dropping right here. Oh, big ults coming out from both teams here. And there, UL is just continuously pushing that card, and big ult coming out from Kenna here. And it looks like they're really not able to get anything. And LSU is going to stop the Cajuns from continuously pushing this card with the Bastion strat. Those really good plays by LSU here. Now, let's see what Cajuns decide to do here. What they might do is try to sneak behind.
UL has
here.
3 ultimates available. Well, LSU just got their 3rd as well, with the 4th about to come up. But so does UL.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Really big fight.
Oh, big pick coming out here. Yeah, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Cajuns are going to come for this flank opportunity here. And they're just getting from 2 different angles. Oh, they do manage to get the Barra pick here. Valk coming up from Mercy here. Yeah, there's just a lot coming out. Oh, Sigma all coming out from LSU here. Very big. The Flying Bastion. Ana all coming out on ADS as well. Yeah, it looks like UL is not able to get anything from here. LSU has...
They got 4 kills right there.
Yeah, LSU has, like, really good positioning here. If they're able to hold these high ground positions, they're able to just really hold this point, like, right here. That's what I was saying earlier. This map, this point specifically relies on that high ground control.
Now, the objective is starting to move its way backwards since LSU is not there to push it forward, but these little marks on the line at the top,
yeah, those
are checkpoints. It cannot go behind that.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and if I was the Cajuns here, I would honestly opt to switch out of the Bastion here. It's just, there's no point in, working with it again. And it looks like Cajuns are going to come for the flank here. They manage to get, they cancel the Mei ult! And they're just continuously pushing here. And, oh, Cajuns do manage to get ADS here. Oh, big bear ult coming out from the side as well. Just huge flanks coming out. Man,
the damage.
That stun coming out from, I don't know what that was that stopped the Mei ult was very strong. Because that pretty much won them the fight there. It was rock. Yeah, Cajuns are going to cap. Make it to second point with 3.5 minutes to push it to the end.
That's still a lot of time left.
Yeah, and it looks like Kenna here is going to opt to swap to Mei here. I guess it's the counter. It's the counter there. Bastion as well. And LSU's going to switch to Widow here. No,
Widow.
No, I think he's going back to base. You can see him on the side. Really not a good idea to go to Widow here with double shield because you won't be able to shoot anything. LSU's going to drop Amp Field here. Big Sigma ult coming down right here. Just getting a big slam here. Not really able to capitalize on anyone. Oh.
They weren't able to follow up on that one.
No, but they do manage to get the Mei pick here. Oh, big bongo here from LSU. They are going to pick Bastion here. They do manage to res Orisa here. And let's see if Cajuns are able to push this back right here. And that is exactly what they're able to do. Kenna on the flank here with the freeze. Another Sigma ult coming out from LSU here. Oh, Juice is sleeping here, but he's going to be woken up. Oh, Anti, but he's still alive here, man. The Juice is still getting picked up. Nana Boost coming up from Sick. They do manage to kill the Mei that is behind them right now. They're still trying to help keep their Bastion up alive right now. This is just a back-and-forth fight right here. Just continuous back-and-forth right here. But it looks like Cajuns are able to regain control of this fight. Amp Phil dropping back on the Cajun side here, and they're just continuously pumping out damage and able to push LSU all the way back to their spawn. That was a big tug-of-war fight there. There was just way too much going on.
our overlay is backwards.
Yeah, that's because they swapped teams.
I know, but I've been watching the whole time thinking that each team was the other.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention to the names.
Yeah, and it looks like UL's gonna cap this point here. LSU's just trying to stall as much time as they can. And Cajuns are gonna cap this point with 1 minute and 34 seconds left. So LSU needs to cap this point with more time, or basically cap it with more time. That's what LSU needs to stay in this, is to cap more time. Yeah, it's... Yeah, you're not on. Oh, they're on now.
Ready for battle.
It's okay.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Now you're not muted.
Alright, Papa Smithy's here.
Oh, now they're there.
Worlds, taking a break to come cast my favorite team.
Yeah, and it looks like Cajuns are going to try to do what LSU tried doing, was holding really close to stop them from pushing the cart any far. And LSU's going to mimic what Cajuns did on attack here as well. Let's see if the Cajuns can do a better job than what LSU did. Oh, man, a huge pick coming out at the beginning here. Yeah, and it looks like Cajuns aren't doing a much better job here.
The Cajuns doing a good job pushing.
The Cajuns are trying their hardest right now.
Yeah, they got Farrah coming from above right now.
That was a nice Orisa bubble, whatever, full.
Hey, good job, Cajun Esports. Looks like they killed two.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it looks like Cajuns were just trying to stall the point here.
Looks like they were able to get on point.
Looks like Mercy's out there doing Mercy things. 85% to all.
Yeah, y'all are good, I promise. I hear y'all. Let's see. So looks like ADS is going to try to do exactly what Kenna did earlier with that ult, but he is there. Cajuns aren't pushing out from that area like they did earlier. Now, what the Cajuns need to do is save their Baptiste field to prevent the ult from Kenna. Ampfield coming down, and it looks like Farrah's coming in with her big ult here, and she is going to drop 3.
And then Farrah got a quadra kill.
Good job from the Ferret. Now let's see if they will go on to do the Ferret.
The payload has reached the chip.
Looks like they're going for the Baron power play.
Alright. As you can see, the blue team's moving.
Blue team's moving in.
Alright, the red team's shooting at them. They're putting down the shields.
Oh, the May ulti. The May ulti.
Okay.
Oh, and then the Sigma ulti. Damn, looks like the... Damn.
Damn. Looks like Cajun Esports have thrown their lead.
That's LSU. The hell are you doing, Jat?
My bad, I cast League of Legends.
The Cajuns are holding a choke point right here, pushing the payload back.
as you can see,
Oh, LSU look like they're doing something sneaky.
LSU's right under them.
Right under now. Oh, LSU able to pick off 3 people. Oh, and LSU was able to
Oh,
wipe them all.
It looks like they got a full ace. Now it's time to move towards the Baron.
No, they're moving towards Elder.
Oh, my bad.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Looks like they're about to go to the inhibitors.
Oh,
They're trying to force something.
let's see. Will will you prevent the tower dive from happening? As you can see, it looks like Sigma just ran it down and just died.
Now, he must be tilted.
Who's Lemur?
What?
Who's Lemur? What champ is he playing?
Baptiste.
Okay, looks like Mercy has used her ulti.
It's Mora, not... whatever.
Okay, Sigma died.
Looks like
It's
Cajun
all up
was
to
able
Baptiste.
to stop the push. No more Elder. All of them are dead.
Good job, Cajun Esports. Now to move on to
Yo,
the Baron.
Can we get a replay on that?
Alright, as you can see, the Bastion and Sigma still have their flashes. And Baptiste and Bastion from LSU.
And then the cheese from the Cajuns.
Oh. You see, if they had pinked that bush, they would have seen it coming.
Looks like LSU was being pushed back.
Oh, as you can see, the Jin has died. Alright, Jin has respawned.
Raging Cajuns looking like they're about to do the same power play.
They're about to do the same trick, but it looks like LSU's prepared this time.
Oh! Oh!
Okay, Blitzcrank and Lucian are dead! Mercy's dead!
Looks like the juice is wiping it out. The juice!
That's
Can
Gamer
we get
of
a
the
replay
Year.
on that?
That's Esports Gamer of the Year. Looks
Looks like they're
Hero.
going for the 3rd time with the same trick.
3rd time's the charm. Let's see if LSU can bring it back. Oh, Delusion ulti!
Oh,
The calling!
The calling!
The calling!
Damn.
Damn.
Looks like you can say, not even close, baby. Well played from the Ragens. Looks like they're going for the same play
Yep.
the 4th time.
Same play again. Okay. Looks like LSU is prepared this time, but May has died.
Oh, May has ulti. They used the Sejuani ulti. Oh, and they got wiped.
Get him on!
Let's go. Get shit
Get 'em
on.
on!
Oh, my bad.
Okay. Alright, as you can see, I don't really know what's going on with their comp. They're picking Blitzcrank, Ash. Looks like Shaco, Lucian, Swain. A very strange comp from LSU.
How do you think they should beat this strat?
I think they should bust out the Caitlyn.
Oh, looks like they're...
The calling!
Oh,
The calling!
Will LSU prevail?
Oh, the Ash ulti! Ash is going ham right now!
The juice! The juice! He's doing it! He's doing it!
Not the Sejuani
Oh, and
ulti!
the Sejuani ulti! What's going on? I don't even know anymore!
This ain't League of Legends.
Looks like they were able to push the payload.
Looks like Cajun Esports have thrown their lead. Okay.
Do you think they can hold it? The Cajuns?
Yeah, I believe in the Cajun Esports.
Oh, they use the
The
Sejuani ulti.
Sejuani ulti.
They're going for a push.
Okay, they
They're
got the
going for a push.
Yasuo win wall. The calling.
The calling.
Okay,
LSU.
looks like both Lucians are using their ulti. The Yasuo win wall has been put down.
Oh!
Okay.
The ulti. Looks like the Cajun take home a victory right now, Jet.
Wait, that's LSU.
Oh. Oh, never mind. It's what?
Yeah. UL has won.
Gamer of the year right here. There you go. Your boy Lee.
You see, look at that. That's an excellent Kaiser Q.
Today was a great day for SwampLAN. Thank you everyone who came and watched our games today. It was very fun. Looks like LSU does become our SwampLAN champions for the first year here. LSU takes it 3, where Cajuns only take 2 games from LSU here. So congrats to them and their amazing games played. Thank you for tuning into the stream, and we hope to see you guys again next year.
see.